Okay, so, because we have, well, because we've got so little time left for our request, we've been thinking about this and stuff. I think we really do need to go fight the boss, and there's a bunch of enemies that we need to scan and see and stuff like that. And we're pretty close to maxing out our courage to begin with. So I think we're going to spend the next couple of days, maybe, going to Tartarus, because that seems like the best idea right now. So everybody's okay as far as I know. And, yeah, let's just go. Now, because we've seen all the floors and stuff, I'm not going to be doing anything in particular. I'm not going to be showing everything, but I will cut in to show enemies that we haven't met yet. Although I may just go trying to... Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I may just go and try to get the personas we need to max out our compendium, if we can. And see if we can get up to a level where we can actually fight the boss. And that might be pretty difficult, so we've already got this. And we don't have anything else, so nothing major we need. I think there's something in particular that I want to get. So, I'm going to be going to get that, basically. But, yeah, I'm probably just going to cut here, and then cut back when something interesting happens, we meet an enemy. As much as possible, I'm going to be fighting the Hulk Hogans, if I can, since they're easy for us to beat, and they're worth the most experience, but it's not a sure thing to find them, so, yep, I will be back when I've got something to report. Alright, so we've gotten up to level 15, which took quite a while. As you can see, we have tons of money and tons of items from collecting shit. Quite fortuitously, we got a lot of dispoisons and medicines, which we may need for the boss. And a bunch of other stuff. Zapotrogems and stuff. But, almost more importantly than that, our party members are now level 15, including this guy over here. Although he got it before we did. So, you know, not a big deal for him, but it is kind of a big deal for the rest of us. Most importantly, what that means for me is that I can make the first persona available that has a resistance to wind, which is a moon persona called Gur. We also got the Chimera persona, which is right here. It's a chariot. It's alright. But it is one of the ones that was on our list. But the list has expanded quite a bit since we got to level 15, but we'll be doing that another day, maybe. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save, and then we'll try to fuse a persona and see if we can take a shot at the boss, because it's a bit more difficult if you don't have the right tools, but other than that, it's kind of simple, so I'll be back when that's done. As an aside, kind of, I literally did go and fight nothing but Steel Gigas, the Hulk Hogan looking guys. I fought a couple of guys that were accidental fights that I had to clear out to actually get through without dying, but yeah, the majority of that experience was gotten through Steel Gigas. So I actually do have a few fights left before I get tired. So first of all, let's check to see if we can make that persona. I don't really have high hopes. Lilium is on our list of things we need to make. It doesn't look like it. Now, Fortuna also has resistance. Well, it doesn't have. Not this. I'm gonna look at the other one. There we go. Strong to wind, but you know that's 2 more levels that I can't get today. It probably isn't possible. Let's check out the triangle fuses. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oberon here is not that great for that, so. Barith is weak to electricity, but as you can see, because it's a Hierophant, it's extremely powerful, but I'm not going to be getting that right now. Here we go. There we go. As you can see, it's strong to wind, and that ability growth 1 that it gets is extremely good. So let's see if we can get D on this. Let's make sure we have everything put in our compendium that we can do. This has gotten quite a bit of experience since we started using it, because it has a lot of stats. Alright, the rest of those are standard. So, let's just see if we can get one with heal. We're looking at Jack Frost, Mitama, and Chimera. Okay, that's not good. It may not be able to get the heal, which would be very bad, but... oh, there we go. And... we're getting into this. The buffs would be nice. But, yeah, let's try a couple times for the buffs. Maybe. Yeah, because he can get them. But it doesn't look like we're gonna have a realistic chance of getting both them in the heal. Oh, there we go. It's good enough. And then we'll have this Moon Persona for when we actually need Moon Personas. There we go. He's some kind of grr. He looks like a skeleton in the Persona menu, but yeah, he doesn't when you actually have the Persona. Alright. This is some kind of purple wingling dude. Alright, and let's pull out, because we have lots of money. Let's pull out that Jack Frost again. And because we got rid of the Chimera, we might as well pull this out again. Yeah, the other ones I'm not really worried about. Okay. Can we make anything with Angel and Apsaris? Not really. We already had Alp on our menu. Whatever, that's fine. We'll worry about that later. Alright. So, now we're gonna save the game again, and we'll see if we can manage to beat the boss or not. Alright, now you might notice that I've put the bat on Junpei, and that he doesn't have a hero's shirt anymore. The hero shirt of chivalry thing anymore, and he's got this, which gives him a +1 to strength. So, and that was better than what he had. Actually, it's not better than what he had, but I wanted the one that he had rather than, yeah. And then he's got a bulletproof shirt, which gives him a +1 to strength. I would normally say that. Put the slash word on him. I would normally say that you would want to put the better defensive item on Junpei, but in this fight it's not going to matter all that much. And I found a new bow for her, which is the Siren Song, which has a panic option or thing on it. So, and we also found this Warrior Seal that I have on me, which has a chance of countering physical attacks, and this is resist strike, and this is evade slash. And I'm just using the bow because of it's a bow, and it's got a 99% hit rate. So let's take a shot at this. She's certainly.
Its Arcana is the Empress. It's a guardian, so it'll be a difficult fight.
Alright, I'm going to open up with something that may seem a bit unorthodox and may seem a bit wasteful.
All right.
But,
got it.
Since I don't have the
All right, fine.
full assault option, and that is, I'm going to use a magic mirror right off the bat.
Take this.
This is because we're a bit under-leveled for this fight. And it does a very powerful physical attack.
Still alive.
Or not physical attack, but magical attack. Okay, that wasn't what I was worried about, but it can use Magarula, which is an extremely strong physical magical attack. We have the wrong persona equipped. That was almost extremely bad. Alright, now let's just go with a Sonic Punch. He's got a high crit rate.
My turn. Still alive.
Here it goes. And as you can see, it missed Junpei, which is really great, because that's his weakness.
That one just won't die.
Alright, so, let's use Dia on me.
Persona! My turn.
Yeah, he would have wasted some of that hit points anyway. Those hit points anyway. That's great.
Hang in there.
We're doing pretty good.
Damn. Couldn't finish it off.
Alright, just keep going with that. At this point, Akihiko's probably going to die if it uses the multi-targeting attack, but actually so will Junpei probably. But he's got a lot of hit points, so maybe he won't. Yeah.
Hang in there.
He's alright. Alright, well, let's look out for number 1 on this one. We'll take care of him in a minute if it's, okay. That's not good.
Hang in there.
Could have been worse, though.
That one just won't die.
Alright, so. For the shot.
Rockabye is in danger.
She's gonna heal herself, that's good.
That one just won't die. Let's go.
Oh, there we go.
I've been waiting for this.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay.
It probably won't kill him, but it'll take off quite a bit of his hit points. Do I have a bead chain? I do. Okay.
Here.
Yeah, he can't kill me in one hit, so. we're in good shape.
Hang in there.
We'll probably kill him this round.
Let's go.
Assuming that didn't happen.
I couldn't finish it off.
Alright, let's go for the gusto here. Yeah, there we go.
This isn't good. You're helping. Push yourself. I have high hopes for you.
Awesome. Okay, so we took care of it. And get the Coin of Queens. That's great. Which is just an item that, you know, we used for stuff to sell. Alright, so that wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been. And that's why I have lots of these. Well, that's not why I have lots of these, but yeah. And poison cannot kill you, so, you know, it wasn't really dangerous to do that. As long as it actually killed the boss. So we used two kind of valuable items, but they're actually items we can find in chests, going randomly throughout the dungeon. So, not necessarily, well, B-chains you have to find in the super chests, but yeah, not a huge deal. Not a huge deal. We're just gonna go up to find that document. Yep. There's a few enemies. There's maybe one or two. Whatever. Yeah, notice how he looks like a skeleton there. I don't know what the deal is.
Three enemies detected. They appear distressed.
But that Gur is the only reason I got up to level 15. Otherwise I wouldn't have bothered. I hate grinding, so... Some of these treasures over here. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay. Whatevs, bro. Can you catch me? I don't think you are. Okay. So. You lied. Let's not push our luck here. Okay. Just want to get up to the top. Tippy top. No treasure. Now, a lot of these enemies are distressed now because I'm high level. A higher level than them. See, those enemies are distressed. Which means that I can actually run through collecting items to a lesser extent. Make sure we're facing away from that guy. I want to face away from him so I don't actually shoot him with the bow. I don't accidentally shoot him with the bow, I should say. There we go. Now we can open this. Get an old document. Now, basically, if you can get to the old document in the time that it is allotted to you through the game, you're in pretty good shape to fight the full moon bosses. So, we're in pretty good condition. I did skip a good courage boost, but it's not a big deal. So we're gonna save, and you know what? I think we can spend a little bit of time trying to fill out our persona list. At least, well, do I want to push my luck? Well, I'll see how many fights I have left, and then we'll see what we've got left, and how many personas we can realistically get. So, I'll be doing that, and I'll be back. Looks like we got about 3 fights left, so that's not insignificant. Let's go take care of a couple fights. Let's fight on the top floor. Top floors don't matter. Might find better treasure up there. Whatever. I kind of avoid those metallic-y dudes, because all they do is give you money, and, really, money is not that huge a deal. It is, but it isn't. Like, it's a pain in the ass to get lots of money, but, as long as you're willing to put the time into it, which I kinda am for this, I wouldn't normally if I was just playing like I usually do. Then I would just kind of let them be, okay.
3 enemies detected. They appear distressed.
This guy's weak to ice. And I'm just gonna show this, whatever. Just fight 3 fights and then go out.
Yes, excellent attack.
That was unpleasant. I actually hope they don't kill him. Okay, that was bad.
Who's the man?
I'm trying to get shuffle times for this, but whatever.
My skills have improved.
I guess it's something. Okay. Fine. You're gonna be that way. Tables.
The enemy's weakness is
Okay, so this is gonna take a little bit more doing.
4 enemies remain. Stay cautious.
Okay. No, we're gonna have to make sure that we have
3 remain.
all of our personas we need for our social links, obviously. When we do go fusing, but
Another enemy defeated.
we can invest a little bit of money into it. We got, not only do we have a lot of money, but we have several thousand yen worth of
All right, good job.
items that we can use. And of course, we can do that at the mall after school anyway, so
You have the potential to grow even stronger.
it's not that huge a deal. Okay, here's that Chimera again. Not something on our list anymore, but something we can use to fuse. And these are worth quite a bit of experience, but not as much as the Hulk Hogan's. So. I'm not going to spend hours looking for the Hulk Hogan's again. So I was averaging going through the floor, finding one each time, if that. So not that I would pass one up if I saw one. This is going to be the last one.
Enemies detected. They appear distressed.
I actually haven't had a chance to scan these guys.
To analyze the enemy.
I believe they're weak to fire anyway, but
3 remain. Nice.
Physical attack, these distressed ones.
Another enemy defeated. 2 remain.
Whatever. You can get a scan out of it. Probably not.
Defeated an
That's the
enemy.
last one.
Yeah, whatevs.
Who's the man?
The weak sauce. No shuffle time. Okay. So, I don't know what that game is actually called. I just call it a shuffle time because that's what pops up on the friggin' screen. So, forgive me if that little mini game is not called that. I'm gonna call it that because I am stupid. Oh, hey, there's a thing. Well, I guess that's our best bet at this point. Turn around. Crap. Alright. Oh no, there it is. Stairs up. If there's a slope nearby where the enemy is, you can usually just run up it and get some lucky on some treasure. Just run past them and go up it, and the enemy can't really get you. Oh, stairs behind me. Like this. Sometimes they'll get your party members, but, you know, whatever. Alright. It's like the ocean outside. Blood ocean. And of course, we do need to turn in that, thingamabob. The, second document. Let's do that. Let's see what we can fuse. Now, as far as our social link personas go, let's see, we need Emperor tomorrow, I think. We need a Justice, because that's one of the ones we're working on. Yeah, as long as we have, yeah, well, we'll take a look. Justice is the biggest one we need right now. Cool. Oh, I didn't read it. I'll read it in a second. Yep. And for doing that, we get a Balm of Life, which is one of the... We used one of the... no, we didn't. Yeah, we did, because, no. I actually gambled and used a, Revival Bead, so... Just a pure gain for us, okay. These have gained experience. So, might as well put these in. And the Angel and the Apsaris are standard. So we're going to keep that Angel with us. See, Justice... Okay. Oh, you have 2 chariots. We don't need 2 chariots. Oh, hey, we can do that. Principal... No, we can't. We're a level short. Derp. Well, there's nothing I can do with that. Temperance... I don't need a Temperance yet. Do an Archangel, but that's not that great. So. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's worth it right now. The best I can do is like a Necromata here. Notice, like, when you do this, and you get like a huge level persona out of it. Remember things like that for later, because it can save you a lot of yens. So, okay, so we got a Justice. We don't need a Temperance, nor do we need an Emperor. Not right now. We got our Chariot. Okay. So yeah, we're pretty good right now. Yeah, for a while we've got good setup of personas, for social links at least. So we're pretty much set for today. We could check to see if there's any kind of more things we could get. Requests. I don't think so. I don't think the new ones unlock until the next, well, after the full moon event. At least the ones that are level dependent. Yeah, this one, we need to be 17 to fuse the persona. We need to get with that. We can't get up to the 3rd block yet. We need to be 7. Well, we can make an Oberon. Actually, what, do we have anything that can fuse into Oberon? I think he's... what am I thinking of? One of them. See, this is what we need. Oh, it's 14. We actually can make one of these. Huh. But I do need the Hermit. So I can make one of those. That's great. What about a triangle fuse? Nothing. Well, that wouldn't be very helpful. Well, no, maybe it would be. Because the Jack Frost would be cheaper to pull out. I don't know. Can we do it with anything else? That's... Where's that other one? Hey, look at this. Great. Yeah. It does replace. Well, I need the Justice, so I'll play with that later. We can do the Jack Brothers though, and Pyro Jack's a really good persona, so we'll be looking to do that next time we actually come in here, which is not going to be now. So we're gonna leave.